if it wasn't for me going in, I think those people would just stay where they were or die. And when I'm asked why I do it, then I point out that if I was a mother, lying in the dark, my terrified kids clinging to me while we listened to the sounds of shelling and sniper fire, not knowing if we're going to live or die, I would want someone to do it for me.
Sally Becker became famous for daring to go where others fear to tread. She first hit the headlines 5 years ago during the war in Bosnia, when the siege of Mostar was at its height. The United Nations had been refused permission to evacuate any sick or wounded. Sally Becker found a way. The mission was a success. She evacuated 5 wounded children. The press christened her the Angel of Mostar. For Sally Becker, it was a turning point.
I was watching scenes of the war in Bosnia on television, and so I decided to go and see what I could do.
As Sally mounted more one-woman rescue missions in Mostar, a public row broke out with the United Nations. They accused her of risking the lives of the children she was trying to save. She accused them of leaving helpless children to die.
Where are the organisations that are meant to take care of this sort of thing? They're not prepared to go in and get them. I've had to go in. We got shot at all the way, and it was horrific.
Within weeks, the unknown woman from Brighton had won a place in the public heart as a compassionate vigilante. Fighting broke out in Kosovo early this year. In July, rebel villages were surrounded and besieged by Serb forces. Sally was the only aid worker to reach the war zone.
Well, basically, I came in to bring medicines, but I found there's a lot of sick children, wounded children in different villages around, places that are almost completely cut off, and they're being shelled daily. Stay with me. So I decided the only thing to keep them safe was to bring them out of here. So I picked them up one by one from different villages, and the word spread, and now we've got about 15.
Her aim now was to lead 5 families into Albania, a dangerous mission across a border heavily guarded by Serb forces. The group had almost reached the border. The group had been surrounded. Sally Becker was taken prisoner and held for 15 days. The families were lucky to escape with their lives. Later, local guides led them safely across the border.